I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. After a Game 4 shutout win against the Atlanta Thrashers, our Leafs now have a chance to clinch the series at home in Game 5. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Atlanta on the first line is Steven Stamkos, Doug Gilmour, and Nikita Kucherov. On the second line, Dennis Hall, JT Miller, and Brett Hall. On the third line, Brandon Saad, Todd Marchand, and Tom Wilson. And on the fourth line's Robbie Fabry, the other Todd Marchand, and Ty Domi. On defense on the first pair is Braden McNabb with Philip Roenick. On the second pair is Nico Mikkola with Neil Pionk. And on the third pair is Carson Soucy with Ilya Lyubushkin. Starting in net is Andy Moog with Andrew Hammond backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Rasmus Ristolainen, Joe Veleno, and Kyle Masters. Injury update for the Leafs. Adam Foote is now playable and back in the lineup. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Bobby Clark, Eric Lindros, and Lanny McDonald. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Philip Kurashev, and Peter Bondra. On the third line is Marcus Johansson, Brock Nelson, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Zach Hyman, Scott Lawton, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek with Artur Sheila backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Randy Hiller, Jonathan Taves, and Sean Podine.
Hi everybody, it's James Cebulski for EA Sports. Well, these two fan bases just can't get enough, and they're going to get more with game number 5 tonight. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. This is what it's all about. It's playoff hockey, and it's underway. Oh, look at this.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves the puck. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass to Morrissey. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Lindros. Oh, what a stop!
There we go, Lanny McDonald.
Tucks it in for the goal.
Didn't miss on this one.
This is just a fantastic play on the rebound, just showing great hands in tight to be able to catch and release that puck high and get a goal.
Toronto's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and that when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Morrissey. Along the half wall with the puck. Atlanta's got the puck. Quick feed to Stamkos. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Hall's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
And he takes the feed. Puck scooped up by Hull. Fires it into the offensive zone. Myers has it into the defensive end. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Moe. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Toronto's firing on all cylinders here early in this one, and they lead. Kurashev's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Picked off by Mikula. Nice zone entry from the left. Hall's got it along the wing. Atlanta's got a hold of the puck now. Provorov's moving the puck through his own zone. Shot! Oh, and he had the answer on that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Puck picked up by Provorov. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Atlanta's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really...
Oh, Brock Nelson. Defenseman knocks it in for him.
They can't blame the goalie on this one. He was tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
Just straight up shoots it in the net.
You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
More than half the period left to play. Toronto's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Marchand's won the draw. Saad's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a chance. Beautiful stop with the glove. Toronto's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Atlanta's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Hard hit frees up the puck. Pass back to the point. An easy save by Hasek. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Picked up along the boards by Lawton. Takes that pass back at the point. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Oh, what a hit as they're sent right onto the opponent's bench.
You can feel the chirping happening right there, but that was a huge hit to send him in there, wasn't it, James? A little extra mustard when you're in and around your own bench. Now he's got to put his tail between his leg and get back to his own. That's a tough one.
Hot sauce there. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. Here's a short pass to Sarich. Takes it from the right side. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Gains the zone through the middle. The Leafs played along the wing. What a steal in his own end. The Thrashers cross the line and gain the zone. Toronto's got the puck. Moves it over to Murray. Oh, and he misfires on that. Atlanta's got the puck along the wall. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Atlanta's got it from behind the net. Oh, what a chance! He came so close to putting it in.
James, I thought he had that one. If he continues to get to the net with that quick release shot, he's going to convert at some point in this game.
Scooped up along the wall by Kurashev.
Oh, Glenn Murray goes full Bobby Orr.
To the middle.
taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Miller's won the draw at center. And now it's over to Hull. And that's broken up by McDonald.
The Leafs are dominating play tonight. They've got so much speed. It's almost like they're a step ahead of their opponent, and they're anticipating. They're shutting down so quickly and retrieving pucks. When you have that ability to intercept and go the other way, you're a deadly team.
He tips it. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Leafs have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And that's a smart heads-up play by McDonald. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Moves inside!
Oh, Lenny McDonald does it again.
That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes!
Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried. Well, it's obvious that the coach is visibly frustrated after that last goal. I mean, they just keep deflating as this game goes on, and they can't figure out a way to get out of it. The coach has to pull some punches, make some adjustments to see if he can get his team back in it.
And they're going to change goalies.
Well, that's going to be it for the goaltender. What a blowout. He's going to get some relief.
The Leafs are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Ties up his opponent. Dumps it in. The Leafs gain possession along the wall and loses possession after a solid hit. Avoids the defender. And there's the save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
The Leafs continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Atlanta's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Chase right in front! Oh, it stays out as it goes off the inside of the post. More than half the frame has been played here. Toronto's fans...
Yeah, and if you're wondering why Kurashev is centering the second line, these are the coach's preferred lineups. I never would have put him there.
The Leafs will play from the defensive zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Battling for it along the boards. Moves into the slot. Denies him. Takes the feed.
Hammond's in his first playoff game, makes a nice save, and now he can let the nerves settle in. It's always important to get the first one under the belt, take a breath, and just settle in and do what you got to do.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Kucherov, the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Hasek's going to hang on for a whistle. Toronto's going to want to take this lead into the first intermission. They have really looked sharp tonight. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Murray. Atlanta's got control of it now from their own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Puck dumped in, allowing for the blue line to get some fresh legs out there. Atlanta's got a hold of it along the wall. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Dumps the puck in. Taken along the wall by Murray. Atlanta's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Thrashers take it across the line. And that's a great heads-up play by Hyman. Sent into the offensive zone. Atlanta's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass across to Hull. Gilmore's got it along the boards. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Pushes it across to Hyman. Puck moved over to Clark. The Leafs played along the boards. Takes the pass. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Well, great start for the Leafs. Let's hope they keep this up.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Atlanta's got to change everything about that abysmal first period, James. No one will be happy with it. In particular, their feet. What I mean by that is they just didn't have their skating legs, and they weren't first to the puck, which means they were on their heels all over the ice. Something has to change in the second period to create some kind of momentum.
Came up with a nice save. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. McDonald's got it in the defensive end. Toronto's got it against the boards. Drills them. Gets it over to McNabb. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Hronek. Moves it to Gilmore. Avoids the poke check. On the backhand.
Oh,
Score.
Dougie Gilmore.
Got a mountain to climb, but they at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but
there goes the shutout.
Up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James. Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. He just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
Atlanta's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
Works it across to Hull. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Kurashev's got it in the offensive end. Fires it! Oh, what a save on the clapper! Slides it diagonally to Hull. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got it behind the net. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Moves it quickly over to Hull. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Atlanta's got a long way to go to try to get out of this jam as they trail by 3. Marchand's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spin.
Oh, Sarge puts it in his own net.
I'm going to count that one.
What are you doing?
Oh, these goals are real deflators for the entire team. James thought he had a piece of it, and it just dribbles into the back of the net. He wants that one back.
Now each team has their own goal. Each team has their own goal. And now they cancel each other out.
Atlanta's got to find a way to get a couple more now after showing some signs of life.
The pushback is on, much more aggressive through this period than they were in the first, James. And they're going to have to continue that, but it's going to start on the face-off. They have to get a win, own possession, and start distributing the puck. When they do that, they're going to create some speed and some opportunities on net.
Wilson's taking it from his own end. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. And a solid save there as we play on. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Atlanta's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. Quick shot! And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Here's a blast! Oh, lays out for the block! Wow! Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Feeds it over! Shot attempt completely fails on that. The Thrashers move to the offensive zone. Knocked away. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by McDonald. Fires it on net. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! The setters will glide into the dot. The Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Atlanta's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And it's kicked away. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Passes it to Fabry. And he's able to handle that one. Angles it over to Fabry. Great read in the offensive zone by Lutton. And he takes the pass. Fabry's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, what a stop! Toronto's looking to break out. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. From a bad angle. That's not going to fool him.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Feeds it to Lindros. Quick pass to Morrissey. Grabbed along the boards by McDonald. And he comes up with a stop there. Past the halfway mark of this period, 4-2 is the score. The Thrashers start with the puck in their own end. Sends it across the ice. And now he tries to get it across to Stamkos. Feeds it over to Khrushchev. Atlanta's got the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Myers takes the puck. Picked up along the wall by Kucherov. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Khrushchev's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Atlanta's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Here they are on the attack. And that doesn't reach the net. Quick feed to Gilmore. Slides the puck over. Here's a shot. Big time stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Toronto's got the puck at center. Here's a short pass to Lindros. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame. Toronto's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. The Thrashers win the draw here in their own end. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the boards by Saad. Picked off by McDonald.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Here in the late goings of the period, we've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive possession. Tries to feed it over to Hull. Good use of the body on the play. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Driving right to the front.
Oh, Eric Lindros.
Puts it in on a second effort. Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. I love the assist that he's going to get on this play here, James. I mean, you have to be close to the puck carrier. You have to be able to apply pressure with a great active stick to get a poke check like that. The puck goes the other way, it transitions, and they're able to generate that offense.
Toronto's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. The Thrashers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Mikula. Toronto's got possession at center. Feeds it on over to Saric. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Mikula's got it against the boards. Here's a chance. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
The Thrashers have it against the wall. Handles the puck. The Thrashers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Hasek's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Here in the later stages of this period, the Leafs have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Kurashev's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Atlanta's gained possession along the boards. Picks off the pass. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Atlanta's ready to go on the attack. Feeds it down low. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Atlanta's got possession here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Domi. Reaches out and uses the stick. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Not a bad period for the Leafs. Not their best period. They gave up 2, but they got 1 back. Still got a healthy lead, though. Let's hope they can finish this game off.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Leafs have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Scooped up along the wall by Clark. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides the pass over to Clark. The Leafs looking against the half wall. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Hammond's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is crazy. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
Into the attacking end. Atlanta's looking to break out of their own end. Mikula stick handling in his own zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Sends a pass over. Dumps it in. Atlanta's got the puck. The Thrashers have it now. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. They put the puck into the offensive end. Atlanta's got control of it now from their own end. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Toronto's got it along the wall. Takes a shot. Off the glove. From point blank.
Lindros doing a great job tonight of showing off his offensive skill set in this game here, James. Multiple opportunities on the net. He sticks with it. He's been sniffing in around the paint, and he finally converts. You can see sort of the weight come off of his shoulders right now. I expect the stick to be lighter in his hands, and wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Lots of goals on display tonight. It's 5-2. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Throws it in. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Atlanta's got possession of the puck. Taken along the wall by Sod. Atlanta's on the attack. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Nelson. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. And he loses control of the puck. Takes the feed from off the boards. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. The Thrashers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Back to the point it goes. Huge steal in his own end.
Toronto's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes, and they're dominating.
Moves it in front. They score!
Oh, Todd Marchand. But which one? The third line, Todd Marchand. No, fourth line is 22. Third line's 23.
Level of competition that you have to fight for those rebounds, James. He's ignited his entire bench with that energy goal.
Atlanta's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Puck knocked loose after that hit. Lindros plays it now. Takes a shot. Denies him with a save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Thrashers are down a pair. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Leafs will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the Pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
Atlanta sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Trying to get it down the ice. Then they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's two. And now three, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
And the puck clears the zone. Takes a moment behind the net. Hammond's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Clark's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Quick shot! Oh, an even better save! An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. The Thrashers take it across the blue line. Broken up by foot. The Leafs get a hold of the puck undermanned. They clear the zone. Slides away from his crease now to play the puck. feed to Hull. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Provorov. Pass right back.
McDonald's penalty is almost expired.
And that's deflected. McDonald's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
It's a tough one when it's a tight game and you get a call, but the PK cut unit comes out here and they deliver, James, and you have to have the ability to embrace the pressure, and they did just that.
Here's a short pass to Lindros.
Oh, why didn't you shoot that?
The Thrashers carry it along the wall. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Pashek's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Toronto's got a 2-goal cushion here. They lead at 5-3. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. Feeds the puck to Johansson. Dumps it into the O-zone. Atlanta's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Puts it on net, and that one's turned away.
Pashek's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. And now he angles it across to Marchand. Poked away in the neutral zone by Domi. Marchand's got it into offensive territory. Moves it to McNabb. Blocked in front. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the clearing attempt is denied as it's blocked.
Oh, I've done that many a times, James, and all you can hope is that it doesn't wind up in the back of your net.
Fires it into the offensive zone. A chance in front!
Pashek's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Here in the late going to the frame. Up to 8 goals scored so far tonight. It's 5-3. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. Great reach by Saad. Shot! With the stop. Saad's exploring options with the puck. And he sacrifices his body to block the shot.
I have a lot of respect for players who will get in shot lanes and sacrifice their body and put the team ahead of themselves.
With authority.
And you're trying to claw your way back in the game. Sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Sometimes you got to do something different. Create some energy. And that hit is trying to ignite a passion or a fire under his team. Pashek's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Atlanta's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. The Leafs win the draw. Slides the puck across to Myers. And here's the pass to McDonald. Shot! And that one's stopped. Gilmore's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to McDonald.
Here we go for the hat trick.
The Thrashers have pulled the goaltender.
Shoot!
Got the
Oh!
extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And a nice takeaway.
What are you
from the
doing?
by Stamkos. They've got some momentum here. Comes up at the stop. Goaltender covers
All
up.
McDonald had to do was backhand that into the open net.
Officials are set. Players seem ready to get this thing back underway. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. What a steal in his own end.
Again, he goes for the pass. What is happening?
Into the offensive end, right up the
This game
middle.
doesn't want to let us score.
Glove save. Puck is frozen, and we're going to face off. The Leafs take possession off the face-off. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And makes the save.
Oh, Tom Wilson
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy. The
makes it
way
a one-goal
the
game.
tides have turned here, James.
What is
They need to keep
happening?
the pedal to the metal. Well, they have a numerical advantage with the goaltender out, and it's all about numbers now, James. It's about outnumbering your opponent all over the ice, finding the seams, and then really pressing and being urgent in and around the paint. A very different team right now than the one that started this game, and after that last goal, the coach has been impressed and is showing his emotion to his team, and that's what it's all about, sharing that energy. It's up and down the bench, and you can certainly see that they're pressing and they're dialed in now.
Atlanta's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Receives the pass. There's the horn, and they complete the deal, and they're moving on. And listen to this place erupt. Really impressed by how this team responded, and obviously they benefit by closing things out here at home.
It wasn't perfect, James, but they managed the ebbs and flows and the momentum switches within the series, and I thought that they were terrific in terms of the effort areas, and that goes a long way when you're grinding it out.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace.
The Leafs sat back on their heels in that period and let Atlanta make it closer than it needed to be. But in the end, the Leafs get it done, even though Atlanta outships Toronto 36-24, outhits them 34-29, has more time in attack. Toronto has the better pass percentage. Atlanta won the faceoffs 21-19, and Atlanta got the only power play in the game, going 0-for-1. For the box scores for Toronto, had Johansson with 2 assists, Lindros goal and assist, Clark 2 assists, Murray a goal and assist, McDonald 2 goals, Gurashev, Sarich with assists, and Nelson with a goal. And Hasek made 32 saves on 36 shots, 4 goals allowed for an .889 save percentage. And for Atlanta, you had McNabb with 2 assists, Wilson, Marchand a goal, Fabry an assist, Gilmore, Saad with goals, and Ronick and Domi with assists. And Andy Moog made 5 saves on 9 shots, 4 goals allowed for a .556 save percentage. Then the Hamburglar came in, made 14 saves on 15 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .933 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto clinches the series and moves on to the third round. And speaking of the third round, our matchups will be Toronto versus Winnipeg, Houston versus Minnesota, Jersey versus Nashville, and Vancouver versus Vegas. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 1 of the third round matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Winnipeg Jets.